So, hey guys, Chelsea here. Arena Shinobu has arrived. And yeah, I've made 3 teams for it. I was only thinking about making 1 team, but it went easier than expected, so I just went for it and went with some ideas, and yeah, it worked out alright. My impression of Arena Shinobu is that it's one of those arenas where you need to worry more about countering the debuffs rather than doing enough damage. Like, of course, you need to stack buffs and such, but you don't need to be as extreme as some other content about stacking int units. I could have probably used less int units on some teams than I thought. So that will also make it easier for me to make more teams later. This is the fastest team I made today. It's not, well, up to you if you want to call it a speedrun team or not. The only stall we do is this stage, and it's just to get rid of the slot bind while also charging up Kaido. So yeah, I'd say it's alright. You do need Limit Break Expanded, Shirahoshi and Manchury to really speed the team up though, otherwise you need to do some extra stalling. The real unit on this team is the Raid Nightmare Luffy. He's only here for 2 reasons. First, proc Bonney's super type, and the second is to give an ore boost with law support. If you don't have it, I feel like it might not matter because we do a lot of damage next stage anyway. So yeah, feel free to try and replace him with something else that procs Bonney support, Bonney super type. But yeah, we used Iron twice here, get rid of all the defensive effects. Use Nightmare Luffy and Kaido for attack and ore boost. Kaido's mainly here to speed the team up with his captain ability, and he also gives attack buff here, ore boost last stage, and it pairs well with Bonney's attack boost for the final stage, so yeah, I went for it. And yes, you see, no problems to kill here, so ore boost might not be super necessary, but makes it easier. Yeah, Kaido has page 1 support to help removing the attack down. Leo support just to ensure that Shirahoshi and Manchury is ready. Bonney super type to reduce CD, so Bonney can proc her special to remove special bind and give attack boost and chain boost. We can use Shiryu to get rid of the remaining status debuffs except for blind. We're using Shirahoshi and Manchury to get rid of blind. Using Shirahoshi and Manchury basically reduces our damage since we lose the recovery orbs, but I just hate blind, and as you'll see, the damage is no problem anyway. So yeah, in that way you don't even need to use Shirahoshi and Manchury special, as long as you're confident in hitting your perfects. I also made a versus Akainu team, because why not? He has the kind of inherent broken abilities that lets him beat most contents. I probably wouldn't farm with this though, like the way this content works, getting enough orbs for the super versus special is a bit annoying. As you see, we did get a bit of luck here to get quite a few right away, but after that it's a bit of a struggle. It's possible I could have swapped out some units too. Like this Karakuri is pretty replaceable. If I had picked a unit with slot bind or such, might not even need to be quick. Like the main reason Katakuri is here is that he's a rainbow attack booster that is also int. And int driven powerhouse. Or driven powerhouse rather. But yeah, for this run it worked out, but sometimes you might need to stall a bit extra in the beginning just to get enough strength, dex, quick orbs. Another mistake I made with this team is die focus placement. He should be swapped to bottom row. But yeah, I'm just stalling a bit here against Raizo. I'll move on when CD is at 2. And yeah, I'm using the Shark Superb here. It's replaceable. You can use like Koi or something. Might even be better. I just auto default to Shark Superb sometimes. Especially if you use Katakuri, since I use relay support on Katakuri, so you do get EJ Perfect's last stage anyway. But yeah, your goal should be to have consumed 3, at least 7 Strength X Quick Warps when you reach this stage, because you get 3 guaranteed Quick Warps here. But as said, you need to move Daifoku to bottom row. I didn't feel like recording this team again, since it was a clean run otherwise. So you do need the support on Katakuri to remove bind. It's the support Mr. 4, yes. So pretty rare, but it was hard to fit everything on the team, sadly. So yeah, just burst and make sure you consume all the quick orbs. But yeah, for this team we're stalling, which, yeah, it serves several purposes. First, to get rid of the CD rewind. Second, you proc the burn, so you get extra damage with Akainu's versus special. And thirdly, Shiryu only removes 4 turns of the attack down, so stalling a turn lets you remove all of it. So ATS works out well. King removes the special bind since he resists fear. You do need to limit break expansion though. Akainu versus special and special. And finally Katakuri. Yeah, I mainly rank relays no, it's not relay support, it's the little girl. I don't remember what's her name now. But yeah, I mainly ran her because of blind, but I had a sub that removed it anyway, so wasn't needed. Okay, final team, Luffy, Zoro. And yeah, I've been talking about this with Bonney as well, that in some ways Bonney is a new take on the Luffy and Zoro type of unit that lets you get certain type of orbs when you hit against color affinity. So since this content is designed for Bonney, and you benefit a lot from being able to get guaranteed orbs, then it's quite obvious that Luffy Zoro will be good against this too. They're one of my favorite units to use against arenas, especially monotype arenas, or well, only monotype arenas, because they are not nearly as useful when the enemy switches color all the time. Because when you know that the enemy only has one color, you can just build a team where Luffy Zoro is the only other color and all the others can be the color affinity color that hits super effectively all the time, or against color affinity. For this team it didn't quite work out because yeah, we needed something that resists special bind, or can remove special bind and resist fear. And Karasu was the best option, also reduces CD. Also reduces CD, which helps. I feel like I could have made a more optimized version of this. Like, the main issue is that there aren't many int Free Spirit Slasher attack down reducers. I ended up using Shiryu again, who doesn't do that much otherwise. So I could have maybe gone for another color unit, but at the same time, it's nice having 4 ints on the team as well, so the team works, is easy and consistent, so it's fine. So yeah, Kinemon. Remove the bind with Luffy, Zoro support and swap. We use Mihawk mainly for the attack boost because Kaido Bonney also handles both the Death Up and Rainbow Shield. It's easy to forget with Kaido Bonney is that she's not a pure driven focus unit, she's also slasher, which will help a lot, not just for Luffy Zoro, but when I do like V2 Mihawk, maybe even V2 Zoro. So yeah, pretty cool addition. All units that add more utility, especially stuff like removing Death Up and Rainbow Shield and stuff. Always appreciate it. But yeah, Chopper helps remove the remaining attack down. Karasu removes special bind, reduces CD. Now Soba can use his special to give color affinity and reduces CD for Shiryu. And we use Shiryu just to remove the remaining attack down. And yeah, I don't play this optimally because I do miss the first perfect here. So I do less damage, but it was still a big overkill, which why I feel like I could have maybe dropped Shiryu, but whatever. So yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.